Hello and welcome to the channel. On today's video we're going to be walking through how to set the TIM timer meter, and this will apply for all the TIM series, being the TIM 30, TIM 60 and others.
So you want to have your key ready and you want to unlock the meter with a key by turning it to the right and then pulling out the coin tray here. This should release the little yellow button on the inside there, which means it's in programming mode. We tend to tell our customers to give it a click just so you can see it is in programming mode, just to confirm in case it doesn't drop out properly. And then what we need to do using these two buttons here, so we're going to tap that button once that says clear to clear the credit, tap it again, don't need to worry about that screen, tap it again. So ST1 is your £1 rate, and if we tap this left hand button, you can see we're now into the digits that we can set the £1 to. We tap it again, see this digit flashing, which means we can change it using this button. So let's say, for example, for some reason we want to set £1 to equal 10 hours, we can tap that right hand button to change that digit to 1. So we notice that there's something wrong with our camera, because when we go on to this here where the digit is flashing, we can see that the digits are dancing here on the camera, but in real life they're not. The only digit that's flashing is this one here, this middle one. The others are actually static, so don't get confused by that. Obviously, if you've got a meter in front of you, you'll see that the other digits are static. It's just at the moment, it's just this one flashing. And then if we press the left-hand button, it moves over to the next digit, and just this one's flashing. But we may have it at an angle now, we can see that. So yeah, there may be some confusion. If we want to change it back, we just keep tapping it so we get through to 9, change that to 0. So the left button moves along. If we tap the left button, it moves along digit. This is your hours and this is your minutes. So at the moment it's set to £1 equals 30 minutes. We can change that to 40, 50, and then it goes back to 0. Because obviously if we want to put it on 60 minutes, we just put it on 1 hour this side. So we'll just put it back to standard, 30 minutes. And we want to press this left hand button again until none of the digits are flashing, which means we can press the right hand button to move on back to this, which is your £1. So your rate 1 essentially. If we press the right hand button, we get to rate 2, which is your 20p, and again left hand button to configure that, left hand button again, and you can see the digits flashing, and tapping the left hand button allows us to move along. So this is 6 minutes, 20p equals 6. So again, if we tap the left hand button until no digits are flashing, that means it's set. We can press the right hand button again to scroll through, and then we just want to keep tapping it until we scroll through to the end. And then we're back onto the credit screen. We can put the coin tray back in. When you put the coin tray in, you might want to twist the key a little bit. Don't force it in because it could break the little button that comes out to put it into programming mode. And we'll just unlock that, and your meter has now been set.
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below or get in touch via sales@jsgsolutions.co.uk or phone us on 01268 773 766.